Black people and people of color have been creating businesses for years and years, but typically they're bootstrapped. And what we're really trying to do is help them create companies that are so successful that we can have more layers of multi-generational wealth created through these companies. We're creating jobs for other people in our community about things that we really care about that we can solve problems for. I'm Tanya Sam, Director of Partnerships at Tech Square Labs and founder of the Ambition Fund. We founded Tech Square Labs about 6 years ago with the intention of creating a place where we could combine not only corporate innovation, but also the early stage startup. One of the things that I really am passionate about is making and creating representation for other women and people of color that they too can have a seat at the table in technology. You know, when I appeared on the show The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I started getting inundated with women across the country, entrepreneurs across the country that were building companies that weren't necessarily in the high growth technology area, such as the ones we were seeing coming through Tech Square Labs. So the Ambition Fund is a little bit different. It's an investment vehicle to help women and minority founders who are building scalable businesses across all industries. One of the things I'm passionate about at the Ambition Fund is getting other experienced businesswomen and entrepreneurs on my board so that they can give back their years of industry experience into mentoring other younger entrepreneurs. There is actually a glaring disparity, and I think one of the problems was representation. So for example, you'll look at the famous founder, Sarah Blakely, who founded Spanx, which I'm sure we all use. When she went around peddling and pitching her business, the people on the other side of the table couldn't understand why this was a problem. They couldn't understand why women needed to wear smoothing undergarments because it wasn't relevant to them. The more we start to have more people on the other side of the table that are writing checks, that have that diversity of thought, that can recognize markets because they're expanding into areas that were specific to their own families and other people that look like them, we'll start to see more movement in the creation of entrepreneurship and what's important. I think one of the easiest things about how the everyday person can help support women and minority businesses is, number one, shop small business. I know sometimes the easy button is to go to the big box stores, but if you look in your neighborhood, if you look around the areas where you live, look for those small stores that need your support. For example, Femly, the investment I just made, it's a Black founder. She is doing an organic and sustainable feminine products. I've been using the same feminine products that I've used for decades just because that's what I did. So, once consumers become more educated and they understand the other products that are out there, it's being able to try new products and support smaller brands that I think really moves the needle for a lot of these companies.